Jurgen.
All right.
All right.
Welcome back. And a happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Well, at the time we're recording,
Yeah,
it's Easter. When it goes up, it's not going to be Easter. But I guess then a late happy Easter for all the listeners.
Yes, happy belated Easter.
How's everyone doing?
I'm great.
Doing good, man. Doing good.
How
Just
about
chilling.
How's the...
Nope. How about you?
I'm all right.
You're right.
Well, you know, the Sunday nose problems.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying
It's
my
back
hardest to get through this episode without having one of my sessions, but I don't know if I'll be able to get through. How's everyone feeling about this grind? Is anyone getting any lag from recording? Or they don't want to do it? Or are you going strong?
I don't have any lag.
I'm
Excited
good.
every week?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm great.
Cool.
Editing is getting a little tiresome because I can't listen to the podcast because I have to listen to it like 2 times over while editing it.
Doesn't it sound a bit weird when you're editing it, though?
I hate the sound of my voice.
Everyone does.
I hate my voice, too.
I saw a thing,
You gotta act like it's not you.
and like some I think it was a scientist or something, but they were saying that everyone hates listening to recordings of their own voices.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So like no matter who you are, like once you record yourself doing, like if it's like singing or something, if you listen back to it, you're like, ugh, this sounds terrible. But
Sounds
like everyone
awful.
else could be like, yo, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. Well, hey, like the saying goes, you'll be your own worst critic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely a hard critic of
Yeah.
myself,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Some quick analytic updates here. I'm going to be doing this every week where we're going to do a little recap of the channels and see what's going on. So, on the second episode, we blew up. We got a total of 58 views.
Awesome.
That's
Let's
it right
go.
Our total views on the channel is at 79.
Not
so
bad.
We're almost at 100 views.
That's awesome.
Let's get there. Let's get to 100.
We're at 5 subscribers.
Hey,
Yay.
let's go.
Yeah. Just gonna do a quick check on anything else here.
Can you send that to me so I can post it on Instagram so people...
I'll send you a picture of it.
Cool.
Sweet.
You want? Wait, what do you want a picture of? The channel?
Whatever.
Either one, just the analytics or anything else.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can send you that if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can be like, guys, get us to 100 views.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
Guys, get us to 150. Get
we're
us to
almost
something.
20 views away.
Sweet. Yo, so our fourth host, Jay, he still has not posted a TikTok about this.
I don't
or
know
anything.
I don't know what his
Plan?
idea is for that video.
I don't know either.
Speaking of him, he had to be excused this week. He has some stuff going on at home that he's got to deal with.
Easter.
But no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not Easter. No, they're not going right now.
Yeah.
He's got other stuff to do first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he
he
won't.
should be here next week. We'll figure out if
Yeah.
he's going to be or not.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
If he is here, he'll be in charge of the topic, and then if he's not, it'll be Alita's turn, and we'll have to do like a flop thing on that.
I guess I'll just think of a topic.
Yeah, just have one
Yeah.
at the ready.
Yeah.
I'll quickly go
I
over.
already got one.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, that's good. That's good.
That's
Not
good.
bad.
That's
It's
great.
not bad.
Keep it.
That's
in,
great.
Keep it in the pocket. Quick analytics on Spotify.
Pretty
We're
good
up
with
to
thinking about
3
this.
followers on Spotify.
Let's go.
So we gained a new follower. We're only
Awesome.
averaging like 1 play per episode. So I don't know if people are having a hard time finding it on Spotify. Or if they even listen on Spotify at all. If
Yeah.
they maybe listen to podcasts on something else. I guess they can let us know in the comments if they do. But
Yeah, if you
Comments
listen
on
to it
YouTube.
on like on Apple Podcast or whatever, let us know.
yeah,
So
so
we can-
whatever your preferred podcast listening
Yeah.
app is, let us know and we'll look into uploading it on there. But in the meantime, we'll put the actual link to the Spotify
In the description, yeah.
So that way you don't have to type it out and try and find it, because they might not even know what it looks like because we still don't have a logo.
Not yet. We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yes, we are.
We're working on it. Up there she goes.
But we'll put the actual like web link in there,
Yeah.
so that way they can be directed right to it, and they don't have to go fishing around.
You're
I had a couple ideas.
Oh,
up.
and there was one more thing on the
YouTube
stuff that I
analytics,
wanted
right? Yeah.
to talk about. I gotta find it again. I'm sorry.
I think you were telling me about it on
It was
Wednesday, I
I
believe.
don't know about anything because they don't let me know.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, we
Okay, here
keep
go.
we
I
keep
got it.
everything a secret until the day of the podcast.
To
Okay.
me,
So, I'm able to check where our podcast is listened to throughout the world.
Oh,
so I can
word.
see like for example, I could see if like 80% of our views are in America and then like 15 are in like Brazil or something.
Yeah.
So we have a new update on that. Because before it was just America.
Uh-huh.
But now we've actually branched out, and the percentage, sure, it's a small sample size, but it's actually wild that it's this way. So in America, only around 14% of our content is viewed in America.
Okay, that's weird.
55% of our content is viewed in Russia.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
It's wild. I mean, again, it's a very small sample size. 'Cause-
That's
that's
wild.
still crazy.
well,
though.
actually, it's not that small.
It's not
'cause
that
it's got
small.
like
58
58 views
yeah.
on one video, so I don't know.
That's wild.
Maybe like 25 people are listening from Russia. So if you're from Russia,
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Appreciate it.
I mean,
wow.
they could be just using NordVPN.
Oh yeah, that could be it.
But I'm going to take it as we're having an audience in Russia. So maybe one day in the future we'll be doing meet and greets in
That's what I
Moscow.
was
Oh my God.
have a cool font and have it because he wanted to smile with it,
Yeah,
and this is like as those little dashes are like as if it was talking.
I like that.
Yeah,
That looks cool.
We'll draw it up on a computer.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
we'll filter through it.
I like
He will
that.
Yeah.
send it to you.
I just want
That's
to go
sweet.
through
That's
those
cool.
analytics because I was checking that out earlier this
Dude,
week. and
that
I was
is
like,
sick.
54% in Russia. That's wild.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be able to get my mom to do it.
To do what?
'Cause my mom did advertisement and at work. She literally that's all she did was advertisement.
Oh.
So
Okay, so what would you be? You're asking her to advertise us?
no, ask her to draw this. 'Cause
Oh.
she's also an artist.
I would have said both. I would have said advertise this too.
I don't know. I mean, we can make
Shout
an
out.
advertisement.
I don't know if
Shout
I
out.
want your mom to be listening to the podcast. I don't know.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't know if you're fan.
Are we talking about anything really bad though?
Well, we could.
We could.
Because we're always doing our raw reactions, so I don't know how her family's going to take some topics, and I have built a very strong case around myself to be a good boy. I do not want to lose my good noodle stars.
The noodle stars.
Nice
I worked
Sponge-
hard for those.
Nice
That's
SpongeBob
the part
reference.
about the noodles.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Nice
It's
SpongeBob
still
reference.
funny.
SpongeBob.
It's still
I
funny.
Your mom
get
already
that.
didn't like me before, so I don't want to
Nah.
lose the traction I've got.
No, yeah, I get that. I get
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I understand.
Um,
I understand.
Yeah, that's the same thing with my family. Like, I want to tell them about it, but
Well, your
They
family's a
don't
little more
my
loose.
dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
Cause
Your
yeah,
mom
my
and
mom's
sister are,
yeah,
they're loose enough.
I did tell my brother about
yeah, they're
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
As long as he
they're
keeps it
cool.
hush to your parents.
They've listened to it. My mom's listened to it. She likes it.
Cool.
She likes it.
Oh, she said she liked it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Actually, I played like 20 minutes of like the second episode to her, and she was like, "Oh, that's cool. I like it." I'm like, "All right, cool,
All right,
man.
cool.
Sweet. Shout out to you, mom. OG."
That's what we're talking about. All right. KJ's on the block for topics this week. So what
Yes,
you got,
I
man?
am. Yes, I am. And the fact that it's Easter.
Yes.
Happy Easter once again. We're gonna talk about Easter. So, any early memories of Easter that pops into your head
You
over
guys are gonna
anything?
think I'm rich.
Oh god.
Oh God!
So my parents they collect coins and they put it in like this little
What, like old coins or just?
no just regular coins like
like just
and-
quarters and stuff like that.
Yeah, they would put it in like a bucket and have it on. Anyways, they used to put coins in our eggs. and it would add up to like about $30.
$30 of change.
Of just change?
Because they also used to put like quarters.
Dang.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a lot of quarters.
That's a lot. Wait,
Yeah, and
that's
they-
like.
And then they put the eggs around the yard, and they would tell us what colors are ours, and then we would.
Oh, you had specific colors.
Oh, yeah, specific
we had
colors?
specific colors. We had to find our specific colors.
Oh,
It's funny.
wow.
I can't say the word.
Yeah.
I
I heard that Pacific.
Yeah, that's how I say it.
Your
I-
ocean colors.
Yeah, my ocean colors.
Were
Okay.
they actually blue though?
I think there was blue, red,
Wow,
yellow,
were yours
green.
blue?
I don't remember.
Oh.
If yours was blue,
That would have
would've
been
hilarious.
That would have been awesome.
It probably was because Andrew was like red and green, I think.
Oh, he had two colors.
Yeah, we each had 2 colors.
Oh.
Oh.
So yeah, and every time I found one of his, I'm like, oh, I see that. I always got excited. And so we had to go around the yard to look for them. I don't think we ever had it in the front yard. I think we mainly had it in the backyard. But
That's fair.
it was quarters and not
Okay.
pennies. I don't think there's ever any pennies. But then originally they were just chocolate, and then as we got older, they did quarters. That way we are in coins.
Ah, so it
Well,
went
that-
from chocolate to money.
That doesn't make you look rich.
Okay.
I
Not
thought you were
really.
gonna come out and say you had like
$100 bills
like,
in there.
gifts sitting on the counter
Oh,
like
I
it
did.
was
Oh my
Christmas, and then you had like
I did.
$20 in each egg.
Well,
That's
I
fair.
did. We also had an Easter finding our baskets. They
You
would
had to
hide.
find the basket.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a big basket?
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we had so
How-
much. We had so much furniture. They could hide it behind stuff.
I don't know if it would be that hard. I mean, you just move one thing and boom, there's a basket.
Just boom.
Oh,
Like,
Yes.
oh,
I told you
wow.
someone was gonna call me.
That's
Okay.
a wild.
Well, we'll continue.
We'll continue. Yeah, you're good.
I think 1 year I had like a basket.
You got a
Oh,
basket?
Well, yeah, I think it was only 1 year we got a basket.
Okay.
After that, it was just we mainly did the painting of the eggs
Mm.
for a while. I kind of grew out of it, but for a while, that's what we had. And then we had to. That was the only thing when we had to find our specific thing.
Oh, you had to find like your painted egg.
You
Oh
had
my
to find your
god.
painted egg.
Do you remember one of the designs you did for one of the eggs? You remember like
I
did you do
couldn't.
like swirlies one time or did you just do
Okay.
polka dots? Or
I was never good enough to do swirls.
that's fair.
Uh,
Painting on an egg is kind of hard.
yeah, I was never an artsy kid, so I never did no swirls or anything. I could not remember for the life of me any designs I've ever done. I don't know. Maybe my mom wouldn't remember, but I can't.
Maybe.
I can't remember. I mean, I just remember dunking them in the like water paint.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What to make it dye?
I think it's water paint. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
think
sure
it,
it's
like,
water
mix
paint.
Water and paint. I don't remember.
I don't
I
remember.
haven't done that
I
in
don't know.
so long. but-
I never did that. We never did that.
Well, so what did you guys do?
Well, we just did. Usually, what we would do, we'd go to our church up here. It's actually up here in Buford. Surprisingly, I don't remember the name of it, but shout out to them. I don't remember the name of it, but shout out to them. We'd just go up there and just do like Easter egg hunts. We'd have like
Oh.
we'd have like 100
What I miss?
people. We'd have
I
like
remember
100 people.
I went to one church event like that, and I hated it because they had like all the little kids go first, and they had like a 30-minute head start.
Oh, 30 minutes?
Yeah, and then all the big kids got
Damn.
to go. So by the time we were allowed to go, all the eggs were already gone. And I'm like,
Exactly.
how is this fair? If you want to split it up between like the little kids and the preteens to teens,
Yeah, like
have two different ones.
yes.
Don't have them go for 30 minutes and then we get to go and get the scraps.
No, that's bull. That's
Yeah,
no.
And the little kids had their parents' help. So like,
Oh.
if they were too high for the little kid, the parent could grab them. I hate
Go,
it.
little Timmy.
But I remember. I don't think we painted eggs for very long because I think we kind of grew out of it quickly.
Mhm.
I do remember that we used to do like the egg hunt around the house, and my older brother Justin was responsible for it. He would hide all the eggs. Well, it was my parents for a little bit, but then he started to do it because he didn't care about finding the eggs or anything.
Mm.
So he would hide them, and I think that's where I got my my honed in senses for finding things because
That's how I.
he used to be like Batman from like it used to be like the Riddler hiding things all around, and you had to like turn on your wits, and I had to become Batman to find these stuff.
I would have to, when my dad used to lose things, he was like, I need one of my Easter egg hunters. This was literally what he would say, to go find it, and we always found it.
I was never good at finding lost items. It was only finding
Eggs.
because they were colorful, so you knew what you were looking for.
That's fair.
But like he would always hide them in like he would do a few in obvious places, but then others he was like really good at like blending them in, and he would drive us crazy because he would be like, there's still 4 eggs missing, and we're like, what? We looked everywhere, and he's like, and he would like give us hints, but like not give us hints at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would be like, well, one of the eggs is green, and he would like stare hard at a plant, but like you're not noticing that he's staring at a plant, so you're like green, and you're looking at like green furniture and stuff, and he's like, it's
alive.
He'd be like, it's dirty or something, and we're like, what? It's dirty, and you got a piece like dirt, and it's like, oh, you gotta go to the plant, and it was wild. It would drive us crazy though, because like
So Justin used to do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like
He
it.
used to make it a project.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I think one time
Right.
Jay hid the eggs, but he forgot where some of them were. So like we found most of them, and then he was like, "Well, there's like 2 left, but I don't remember where they are." And then like months later, you'd be doing something, and be like, "Oh, I found an egg."
Jay, I found it. I found
Yeah.
it. Can I have the candy?
I think one time he like put it in like one of the lamps or something.
Oh,
like the
goodness.
that were hanging from the ceiling, and I think we couldn't find it.
It melted, didn't it?
No.
Oh.
We couldn't find it, but
I
I
had to
think
go change the light bulb.
Yeah, I think we like someone had to go change a light bulb and then found an egg, and they were like, "Oh, there's an egg in here," but we would only put like candy and stuff in there.
So the candy was probably melted by that time.
That's what I was thinking. It might be melted.
I don't know. I think we mostly did like jelly beans, so I don't think they melted.
That's
Because I
fair.
don't like chocolate, so.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We used to do jelly beans too.
I think for a little bit we did Reese's because I like Reese's, but after that we just started doing jelly beans.
You know those tiny ones, like the shareable size, I think is what it's called, or something like that. It's like really tiny, like they're like squared ones when you open it up, the chocolates.
No.
KJ, you know
I
the
eat
chocolates?
chocolate.
I know, that's why I'm talking to KJ. I feel like he would eat chocolate. You eat chocolate?
Yeah,
Okay, so you know like the ones that are like tiny and they're squared? When you open the package up,
yeah.
they're like Milky Way, Snickers,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
those.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. You just said chocolate, so I thought it was like one of those like fancy chocolate things.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Well, that's what we used to put in the eggs because that was like the only ones that truly fit.
Yeah.
That's
and
fair.
then the other
Can't
one.
put a king size candy bar in there.
Nah, nah,
No.
nah. You need a big
It'll
egg
look
for
a
that.
little awkward.
And now my dad just has like used to have like the bowl that's next to his table. He has chocolates in there, so I just steal the chocolates from there.
That's fair.
Do they still hide eggs?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
wish.
Okay. I just wanted to make
I
sure.
love Easter egg hunting.
I used to like it a lot.
I still like it. I would do it.
I like hiding.
You wanna
them
hide-
now.
You can hide the eggs and I find them.
Okay, but you won't find them.
I will try my best to find them.
Because I grew up with Justin doing them, so I evolved into.
The mastermind.
Yeah, I evolved into like making it a 1,000-piece riddle to find one egg.
Hey, Jakey boy.
Oh, he has some stuff to say about Easter, I guess.
Yes, you got some stuff to say about Easter?
You like Easter?
You like Easter, Jake?
I know you like eggs. You like anything I cook.
Yeah.
Well, you're a good cook.
I am. I take that with pride.
You have to
Alright,
take that with pride.
alright.
Oh
He
my
just wants
god.
love.
No,
He
no,
just wants some love.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Jeez.
Golly.
Jakey boy.
Crackhead.
He just loves
Alright.
You
love.
have a little water and you go insano mode.
You jump on them, but not on me. You know what? That's fine. That's cool. I'm wearing white anyway, so I don't need dirty paws on me. I'm good.
Jump on you.
I'm good. Oh, guys, get in this ball now.
He
That
loves
water is
Oh,
like
okay.
that water is cracked to him.
It
Yeah.
must be like like the dog. How cats have catnip.
Yeah.
What is the same thing for dogs?
Dogs don't have any.
I don't think I have anything.
Well, apparently he has something because
I
that's
think
what
He definitely
I think
just
that's
went
just
like
maybe
absolutely
puppy fever.
nuts.
That like
Oh,
is
no.
the same.
Yeah.
Well, because catnip does it mellow them out?
No,
Oh,
I
bless
thought
you.
it's bless you. I thought it makes him like really
That's our sound
excited
effect for
and
today.
stuff.
I don't remember. I don't really deal with cats. So.
I don't either.
What did you say? What was the question?
Doesn't catnip like make them more excited? I thought that makes them more
It doesn't.
excited.
Either it makes
Mellow
them
them out.
excited or it mellows them out. It's the same thing. It's
Because
just
I remember
different
seeing
for each cat.
videos and like a cat would find catnip and then he would like be laying there like he's stoned.
Yeah, there's some go like this, and then like
Oh,
plop
God.
down, and then like some of them where actually get hyper from it. It just depends on the cat.
Oh, one guy.
Oh god.
It literally just depends on the cat. I mean, I've seen
That's right.
I've seen videos of both. So I was like, huh.
Well, speaking of Easter, I hope there's no little kids listening to this, but when did you guys stop believing in the Easter Bunny?
I never believed in these.
Never
You
believed
never
him.
believed in him?
Never
Never?
did.
Wow.
Never did. My mom never like told me like, oh, the Easter bunny will come and drop off the. No, nah.
Interesting.
No, we did not play. We did not play with that.
No,
Interesting.
We did not play with that at all.
maybe it's. What about
Again,
you?
like again
So you actually did believe in the Easter Bunny?
for a little bit, probably.
I remember waking up and
It's
my
a
mom
northern thing.
talking about the Easter Bunny,
It's a
but I
northern
can't remember if I ever like truly.
Because you're from here,
believed.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever truly believed in the Easter Bunny. Not in the same sense of like believing in Santa.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I ever had it like that with the Easter Bunny, but I do remember waking up and my mom was like, "Oh, the Easter Bunny was here"
Yeah.
or something like that. So
Okay.
it might have been like a loose belief,
Yeah.
like I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. It was never as hard as like Santa's real. It was never like, "Oh, I have to go to bed tonight because the Easter Bunny's coming." But I don't know. Maybe I just played along with it. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
But yeah, no, I never believed in it because like we didn't do the Easter egg hunts in our house, or like I don't really remember ever doing it like in my backyard or anything like that. Because our backyard was like flat, and then it was a cool thing. It was flat, and then there was a brick wall with a slide on it.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I loved that. So like we couldn't really hide it unless we put it in like the back where there's a tiny hill and people could fall and kind of hurt themselves because then there's a fence behind the little incline. So you're falling on twigs and then you're gonna hit a fence. So we couldn't really hide them
I'm going
in the
a bit
backyard.
off topic because I just remember something growing up.
Go for it, chat it up.
Okay. When it used to snow, our hill was the biggest hill in the whole entire neighborhood, so everyone would come there. I had a sled. I went down the hill. I went up, and a pop.
I had the same experience.
How
How high do you think you went?
We have that hill.
I didn't go.
Oh.
It's not. It's. I
went
can show you when we go over there. I can show you what part that I went up on. It's still there.
I went
Like everything's
high.
still there.
I went super high. I
Yeah.
knocked the one down myself.
Well, you
Oh,
forgot about the
God.
ramp, right?
Well, yeah, that's what it was. But
Yeah.
Oh,
We didn't have a
God.
ramp. It was just a little.
well, I'm just
little
saying. You
up.
said you went up, but to you it sounds like a fun little up. Mine was like up, and I might die.
Mine was like in the medium part. It's like went up and then hurt my butt.
Oh, so it was like up and scary, and then after you realized you're okay,
You're like, oh my god, that was so fun.
Did you go for a second round?
Of course I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. When that happens, you have to.
But that's
Because
how
you
I
want
was
you
as
want
a
the
kid.
adrenaline rush
If I
again.
found something that hurt me in the initial moment, I would be like, "Whoa, that hurt," and then like after, I'd be like, "Oh, let's do that again."
Let's do it again. I gotta build up toughness. Let's do it again.
Like, oh, now I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I also love
Exactly.
climbing trees.
Oh yeah.
I used my old papa's house, his old house. I would climb these trees every single time I went there. Every single time, as soon as we got there.
Egg hunting was a massacre because I just remember that we had a huge yard in New York, and our backyard was huge, and Justin would go and hide eggs in the backyard.
Oh god.
So it was.
Did you guys have a pool or something?
Yeah, we did.
Did you ever put it in there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
In one of those filter holes,
Mm-hmm.
he put one in there in the little
Oh
basket
wow.
thing.
Yeah.
But like
That's a good spot though.
it is a good
That's a
spot.
good
But like
spot.
for a 6 to 8 year olds, it's not a good spot
Yeah.
because we have no idea where to look. And he would give horrible hints because he would just like stand in the general area. So you're like looking around by where he is, but he's not saying nothing. He's just standing there. And then when we would like give up, and my mom would be like, "Where's the egg?" And he would just like show us, and we'd be like, "Oh!"
Oh.
And then it would be a battle to get the egg before the other person gets it.
I feel like Justin should just get it then.
Well, he didn't.
He didn't
He
want
didn't
to.
play to get the eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
His whole spiel was to hide the eggs and watch us suffer.
Watch us suffer.
We should have had him on to verify this kind of fraudulent activities.
Yes.
I feel like that's him. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like one day we're
It was
gonna have
annoying
like
because, like,
everybody.
okay, for people who can't see us, there's a lamp right next to us right now. It's like one of those what do you call those lamps? That
It's like it's like a stand lamp, but it has multiple like heads.
yeah,
Where you can put
ones
all the
that-
lights on
where
it?
you can like move them and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can move
Okay.
them.
So like, if he put one in there and we couldn't find it, he would stand off like maybe 2 feet away from it, and he would just stand there, and then we'd start looking around him, but he would never gesture to which direction. So he would just stand here. So we would be like looking in closets, looking under chairs, and it's right there. And instead of telling us, he's just standing there watching us fail. It was brutal.
That's terrible.
What's even more evil is if you took the light bulb out and replaced it like.
Yeah,
He probably
would do
did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
'Cause you can't
to make
put
it
it
harder,
there.
he would do.
I
Like,
love it.
I'm telling you, I had to go full Batman detective mode to find these eggs.
I love it. I love it.
It was, oh man, it was wild. But it was probably really fun.
Probably.
I could believe it.
I can't
Probably.
remember much when I was a kid.
That's fair.
That's true. I can't even.
It's like when I try and remember stuff as a kid, it's kind of like remembering a dream, where it's kind of like foggy. You can remember like
Certain
general
bits, certain
things
parts.
that
Yeah.
were happening, but like not specific stuff.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is. I agree with that. But yeah, we really didn't really do much at my house. Like for Easter, we usually just went to that church, and we just have like a bunch of people. We do a big Easter egg hunt. It would be really fun. Again, it would be the same rule that you guys had. The little kids would go first, and we'd go, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
"There's like 5 eggs to find. There's 10 of us. Like what?"
Yeah.
So maybe like less than half of us are even going
It's
get.
ridiculous. Okay, I understand that you want
An
the kids
egg.
to have a good time and you want the little kids to enjoy themselves, but like, just split it up. Have a better system.
Yeah, do
'Cause
something like that.
There's no reason for the kids to go have this multi-minute head start, and then by the time we get out there, there's only 4 eggs to find.
Yeah, like that's not fun. That's not fun. I get you
And
want
then
to
if we
have.
happen to find one and a kid is next to us, you have to give it to the kid, or they're gonna
Of
just
course.
start crying.
Of course.
That's why I hate kids, man.
Oh my god.
Everyone's talking
Oh my
about
God.
make it fair for the kids, make it fair for the teenagers.
Make
man.
it fair for us.
Let us be kids too.
Yeah.
Come on. We're there having fun.
We were literally a kid like 2 years ago.
That's why
Let
teenagers
us
get
have
sour.
it. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I think that's a real reason why teenagers get sour.
I agree with
They
that.
try to act like kids, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you
You're
can't
not
do
a
that.
kid."
You're not a kid anymore." And it's like, "All right, fine. I'm not
Remember
gonna act like
Bubba's
All right. Well, dang. All
kids
right.
menu?
Oh yeah. I don't know if you know this.
What?
Jay just told us where he's working. They don't let you order off the kids menu.
If you're not a kid,
Yeah.
why not?
Because apparently it's made for kids.
What if you're not that hungry? I don't
Seen
want to
a
spend.
video about this with a comedian.
I don't
And
want to
he's-
spend like
I don't remember the
$20.
comedian's name. I wish I did. But he's in a restaurant and he tries to order off the kids menu, and the waitress is like, "Oh, you can't do that. It's for kids." And he's like, "Well, I know it's for kids because it's a smaller portion. I'm not really that hungry, so I just want the smaller portion."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, well, we can't let you do that. It's cheaper for kids." And he's like, "Well, it's not cheaper for kids because they're unemployed, is it? It's not like they're paying for the meal. I'm gonna pay for it regardless, so let me order." I don't remember. It was a whole skit.
No, there was
I don't
one.
remember the,
There's one in
comedian,
the
but-
scene of the show Atlanta with Childish Gambino, Donald Glover.
I don't
There's
know.
a
I've seen that.
there's a whole scene about it, and it's hilarious because it's like
I
let me
understand
order
it
off
now.
the kids menu.
I
Like I
understand
want
it
a kid. I'm not hungry. I'm not that hungry. Let me order off the kids menu so I can eat. I don't want to spend. If I want to spend $5 on a smaller portion instead of $10 on a bigger portion that I won't finish because I'm not hungry, I don't want to do that.
The thing I don't understand is like you're getting money regardless.
Yes,
So
you're
what's the
you're
problem?
making money.
What is the problem?
You just they want to shovel out that extra $5 on you, bro. They want to
You know
shovel
that's
that
cool
out.
because I can go to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal and they won't judge me.
Yo.
So fine, go ahead and lose your $10. I'll go spend $2 at McDonald's for a Happy Meal,
Yo.
and you're gonna look stupid.
Yo.
That's why McDonald's getting millions and you sitting over here with your one store. Get out of here.
That's wild, though.
It grinds my gears. Like, what does it matter? What does it matter?
You're still making
Why-
money.
Why is it?
You're
why is
still
it a
making
problem?
money. You're still
Yeah.
making money. Like
the point of your restaurant is to make money, is it not?
yes, it is.
So let me get the goddamn kids menu. Let me get it. It doesn't make sense. I'm still gonna tip you. It's not like if I get a kids menu, I'm not gonna tip you.
I'm still gonna tip you. It's just gonna be.
The tip is probably gonna be 50% of the bill because it's a kids menu thing.
That's facts.
So like, what's the matter?
That's facts. If I get something and $6, I'm gonna tip you like $3.
Yeah, it's,
I'm gonna tip you half of it at least.
I don't understand it. I don't get it.
That's so stupid.
I don't,
That's so stupid.
So,
So
I used to have a pen that goes with this,
okay.
and
Well, we'll figure that out later.
oh
because I would be able to flip it, make it into ink pad, and I can flip it to the side.
well, wait, can't you use that pen? Doesn't that pen have a no?
It has to be an electrical one.
Oh my god. Yeah, my sister has one of these too.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out later.
Dang.
So
We
what
need
was
to
your
find that
topic
pen.
for this week? I know we kind of went on.
Well, no, it was kind of just really Easter.
Oh, you just
For the
went
most
full
part.
Easter.
Yeah, just full Easter.
Oh,
Just
okay.
send full Easter.
Because
Send
you-
it. Send it.
I
Why
know
not?
You said before
Send
that
it.
you would do like a little segment on Easter, and then you had something else behind that.
Yeah, no, I have nothing behind it. I
okay.
had so much trouble trying to figure out something because like the way that I like to prepare for things is I like to like think of a topic, do a little research on it so I know what I'm talking about, and then present it.
Okay.
Because like I was gonna do conspiracy theories, but
Oh.
I'd have to do research on conspiracy theories. But then you guys would have to do research on the topic that you don't know of until
Yeah, 'cause
today.
I was gonna
Because
say, I don't think I
then
know
probably, and then probably during the podcast, like right now, you'd probably be trying to look up a conspiracy theory, being like, "Oh, guys, have you heard of this one? Yeah, dang it. Okay, have you heard of this one?"
Are UFOs
So-
really a conspiracy theory?
I don't think so. Not any. I really don't think so. Not anymore. How much evidence do we have? How much evidence do we have on that stuff?
I don't know. It's all wild.
I don't think it's a conspiracy theory anymore. To be honest,
It's all very wild because it's so easy to edit videos now.
that's very true.
And there's so many people who are so good at it where
Yeah.
they can make it look like movie level stuff.
That's very true.
So it's all hard. I mean, I don't know if we want to dive into aliens.
Do we want to? Let's go. Fuck. Screw it.
All right.
Screw it.
In my personal belief, I think it is impossible that we're the only, like, sentient, intelligent life in the universe.
Yeah, I agree
So
with
there's definitely aliens out there. It's just a matter of where they are, not if they exist.
That-
It
yeah.
just matters where they are.
Yeah.
But do I believe that they're like that technologically advanced? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
hey, I mean, you gotta think about it. The pyramids. How did people like with old technology, only pulley systems? How did they make the pyramids? They had to have some type of help.
I mean,
They had to have some type of help.
maybe,
How would
but
they?
what is the point?
What do you mean? What's the point?
Okay, if aliens came over thousands of years ago to help build the pyramids, why don't they come back now to help build something else?
Because they don't need to. They just needed
Okay,
to build. They
then
just
what
needed
was the
to
point
build
of building the pyramids?
to make people think that they exist. That's the reason.
That's your only reason is to see if they exist.
Yes.
They just wanted to plant a little seed to have little theories about themselves.
Exactly.
I don't know.
What are we doing right now? Look at guess what? They planted the seed. We are now talking about it, and now we're a part of it. And now we're gonna have the tinfoil hats on, being like, guys, they exist. They want to eat your brain.
I don't know. I mean, pulley systems are a lot handier than people think. It's not like if you put enough I don't know what you call it,
Force.
ball points on it,
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
then you can lift a substantial amount of weight, especially if you have, like the Egyptians had, thousands of slaves to do it. That's a lot of manpower behind it.
But with those thousands of slaves, some of them died. Some of them had to die when this was being built.
Well, yeah, some died, of course, but you still have thousands of slaves to do your work. I mean, even if they're like fairly weak, a lot of fairly weak people can add up to a strong unit.
That's very
Especially
true.
when you have a multi-point pulley system with levers and shit to hoist up these bricks.
That's true, but when when the pyramids get like higher and higher and higher, how'd they do that? Unless they made a stair system when they were building it.
You could. It's possible. I mean, like I said, I'm not doubting that aliens exist. I'm just saying, like, what is the point of an alien coming here and building pyramids that serve no value?
I mean, no, they could have been doing multiple other types of things.
I mean, if that was like supposed to be like a monument for them, then
That
why
could have
aren't they
been.
coming back? Why don't they want to build more monuments for themselves?
Well, maybe they know that like we've become more technologically advanced to where like if they come back, we can record it. Like we will have it. Like we'll have it.
So what's the problem?
Because they don't want to know that they don't want us to know that they
Then why build
exist.
the pyramids in the first place? Right?
Fair.
Right?
I'm just getting shot down.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you
Like they exist. I'm not doubting that they exist.
Yeah.
It's just what people claim that they do. I have doubts for, because like, to me, it doesn't make sense to go through all that trouble just to like do minute stuff. It would kind of be like, I don't know, if like let's say we started to go and colonize Mars, right?
Right.
And we want to, well, we'll do like what people say the aliens do. So let's say, take out Mars. We find a planet with sentient life. They're not technologically advanced, and we want to do what the aliens do. So we go over there and we build these massive
Skyscrapers or something.
skyscrapers for them. And then we leave for thousands of years and never come back. Now, granted, these skyscrapers do nothing. They serve no value besides being there.
We did
taking up
not
space.
build doors on it.
Yeah.
They are just
Well,
there.
no, there's doors in the pyramid. They're just massive, like, tombs for people. That's all they are.
Damn, that's
we just
wild.
go build massive tombs for people and then leave for thousands of years and never come back. Why would we do that? But what's the point? Wouldn't we want to go back and further help these species do stuff? If we're gonna go and build monuments for them, wouldn't we want to routinely go back?
Don't forget the Mayan temples.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, that's why also like the UFOs, they do come back.
Well,
They come back for a second just to check up.
that's if you believe all the videos.
Well, yeah, if yeah.
There's some. I mean, I don't know if I've seen any videos where it's like, convincing. Because people have. I don't know. It's hard for me to believe a video, especially when people can't record. Like,
Camera's shaky and all that.
yeah, when they're sitting there, they're like, "Oh, there's a UFO in the sky," and they're like shaking the camera all around, and you get like a fragment glimpse of the quote unquote UFO, and then the video ends, and it's like, "Oh, that's evidence." You're telling me that's the evidence? You're shaking around. I'm sorry. If I see a UFO, I'm not getting shaky cam. I am holding that phone at that object, and I'm getting a clear image, so that way I can go back and confirm what I saw.
Yep.
I'm not gonna sit there and get like a school fight video where I'm looking at people's feet the whole time, and then be like, "Oh, the video's over."
That's fair.
UFOs, they exist.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Shoot.
The only thing I would believe if UFOs do come here and they don't stay is probably because of how violent we look.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm a extraterrestrial being and I come here, you can take a glimpse. If you're that technologically advanced, I have no doubts that you can, like, tap into our, like, you know, database and stuff and pull out videos and stuff.
Yeah.
To, like, see what we're about.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those videos on the internet would show a lot of violent stuff that we do.
That is very
So
true.
I feel like the only reason that a UFO would come here and then leave immediately is because they get here, pull out some data on us,
See that we're really
see
violent.
that we're like extremely violent against ourselves, and they'd probably be like, all right, these guys we don't want to mess with because we don't feel like getting into a war, so we're
Yeah.
gonna back out and deuces.
Yeah.
Do it your own things.
That's
Or
fair.
if they're able to like look at us through a telescope, because I've seen some things where like if a being is like, I'm just ballparking here, I don't remember specifics, but if a being's like 500 light years away and they use a telescope to look at us, they'd be seeing the World War II. So if I'm an extraterrestrial being and I locate Earth and I'm like, hey, let's look at it through a telescope, and I'm looking at it and I'm seeing World War II, which is like a massive war, people
Yeah.
are massively dying. I'm not going
Massively,
to go
yeah.
to that planet and check it out.
Because, like, if they're doing that to themselves,
Yeah, what are they going to do to me?
they might do me worse.
Yeah, who knows?
They might split me open and dissect my ass.
Yeah, I won't play around with it. So like
That's fair.
that's why I'm saying like aliens exist. I don't know if they're technologically advanced to go venturing into space on that level, but it could happen. It could be possible.
It could. It could.
I've never experienced anything.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Solid enough from
Yeah.
my own taking.
Yeah.
To be like UFOs exist, and it's hard for me to believe videos because it's hard for me to believe it. Not so much that like I don't believe it, but like it's hard for me to believe the videos because of how good people are at editing videos.
That's very true.
Like I just when it's a blank video, like it's hard for me to take it as solid evidence.
What about Bigfoot?
I believe Bigfoot.
What about
Yeah, I believe in Bigfoot.
Batman thing? There's like the
Mothman?
Mothman, that's it.
Mothman is a little more
Okay. What about werewolves?
Okay, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't believe the surface level of it.
Okay.
So when you're talking about werewolves, I don't believe the surface level of it's a person who turns into a wolf on a full moon.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. But I do believe that there had to be some kind of animal or something like that that could twist someone's mind into making up a werewolf.
Did you think someone was high at the time?
That could have
That could have
a
been.
thing.
That could have been a
Could
thing.
have been a high guy that just saw a really big wolf.
Yeah.
And then saw a person, like, a
big
few
wolves
seconds
in
after?
in Alaska.
Well, yeah, but that's why I'm saying, like, with all the mythical creatures and stuff, like dragons, I don't believe the textbook dragon
What
exists.
about Wendigo?
That's more of a
Wendigo.
spiritual thing.
Yeah, isn't that like a?
It's a Native American.
Yeah.
Algonquin.
Oh, like kind of like a skinwalker, right?
Yeah.
Yes. it's
Do you believe in
Algonquin.
skinwalkers?
I don't know. For stuff like that, I would need to experience something to make me a believer, I think.
Apparently, I'm part of the tribe of Algonquins,
Oh.
and they believe in the Wendigo. That's why I said something about Wendigo.
Huh.
I believe more of mythical creatures rather than, like, spiritual creatures.
Okay.
Because, like, with a dragon, I don't believe a textbook
It's that
dragon.
lizard
exists.
dragon, the Komodo dragon. Could be that.
Yeah,
I don't know
like,
if it was a Komodo dragon, but I think there was, at the time when someone started this dragon stuff.
Yeah.
I don't believe there was like
Medieval
a
times?
flying lizard that breathed fire. I don't believe that existed.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe that there could have been a really big lizard
Yeah.
that someone saw. Maybe it was at night or something, got terrified, and then their mind created a dragon.
Gotcha.
Because
I
there's
can believe
dragons
that.
in every culture around the world.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
Yeah.
make sense that every culture who's never interacted with each other have the idea of dragons, but then dragons don't exist.
Yeah.
So I believe it was a creature that may have
Looked
looked like a dragon,
Yeah.
but it
That's-
wasn't a
I
dragon.
always thought it was a kimono dragon because they look pretty much like a dragon,
It could have
except for
been.
without the spikes. Maybe they adapted, and so they maybe used to look like that,
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be
and
it.
they adapted to looking like that because they didn't need the spikes anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like a Bigfoot, I don't believe a textbook Bigfoot exists. You know, where
I
it's
think
just
like a
this
very
big, giant.
hairy man, because there is a disease where you just grow so much hair.
Yeah, there actually is one. I remember seeing a video
Yeah.
on that. I was like, that's wild. That's just wild.
But in the same sense that there's like feral cats and stuff, I think there could be like feral humans that, you know, could be like very hairy and stuff like cave people were.
Yeah, so yeah, that's,
And
that's
just
some people think
not of like adapted like
yeah,
we
they,
have.
They could,
Like they just
get
don't
that
know.
evolution that we got,
Yeah.
and that's what someone saw.
Mm.
It wasn't the textbook Bigfoot where, you know, it's this big giant like gorilla thing.
but it could be.
Well,
It's just not going to be Bigfoot. It'd be a human who didn't adapt.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's not the surface level Bigfoot.
Imagine a big hairy man the size of Shaq, essentially.
It could, yeah.
I mean, it really could. It really could.
The
We
guy
don't
could be
know.
wearing you know what it could have been? Originally, when like you know how people wear disguises like to hunt.
The ghillie suits and stuff.
Yeah.
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 What if the guy was wearing like a fur moss suit? Because the moss can look almost like fur.
That could
And
be
the guy was just standing there, so it could be like one of us just standing there, like, why is this guy taking a picture of me?
Well, I don't know if it's that that bland, because we've been to the Bigfoot Museum here
Yeah.
in Georgia.
There's a Bigfoot museum.
Yeah. Blue Ridge.
yeah. They have like a bunch of
They had
cast molds and stuff, and like skeletons and
And
stuff.
the
I wanna
casting of
go.
Bigfoot. Oh, they
It's
have
cool.
a skull that has hair.
They have
I wanna
recordings.
go.
of,
Oh my god. We need to go. I want to go.
Yeah,
I want to go. We're planning this. I want to go.
They
I want
have,
to go. That sounds cool.
Pay for the cabin?
Bet.
we don't need a cabin.
Yeah, we could just go up there for a day.
It's just like 2 hours up.
That's
But
not
anyway,
bad.
they have like recordings of like Bigfoot language. I use air quotes, by the way.
Yeah.
Bigfoot language. I mean, we were listening.
Would it just
to
be grunts?
No, it's
So
like
that
this.
on
It's
that-
like this howling kind of sound.
It's like a wolf?
Okay, to put it in perspective,
It's like a human mixed with a wolf. Sound.
we were up in Blue Ridge,
And we were by the campfire.
we had a campfire going, and we were outside, and we heard these howling things. I thought it was like someone's dog that was just, you know.
And then
making
I
a
was
ruckus.
jokingly saying, I think it's Bigfoot. And then we go
The
to the
next day,
museum
we
the
went
next
to
day.
the Bigfoot Museum, and we're listening to the quote
Recordings, yeah.
Bigfoot language,
And it sounded just like
exactly
it.
like it.
And then we
Oh my
stopped
God.
listening. We both looked at each other, and I was like, "That's Bigfoot."
It was
we heard
wild.
Bigfoot
That's
last night.
wild.
It was wild.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Damn.
But like, since it's like so borderline with humans, that's why I think that it could be just a feral human species
yeah.
on like a very small scale, though, because there's I think there's an island off of India.
Yes, there's an island off of India where a tribe is, and
Yeah.
they don't have any
They've never-
technological advances,
They've never,
nothing like that.
Like,
They still
contacted
use
with outside humans.
Yep.
And they're still like
using sticks and stones and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah. So it
There's
could.
there are places in Africa too.
Well, no. Well, this one's just like
Like,
it's literally off the
really?
coast of India. Like it's
Yeah,
like
it's
like
like-
if you try to get close to that island, they will try and kill you. Like two
Oh,
people,
I heard about that.
two guys tried to go there and they literally got like bow and arrows. Like they got killed
I
because
think they
getting too
had
close
like
to
a
it.
drone or something go over there.
Yes, and they were
started attacking
yep,
it.
they started attacking it.
Yeah, because they didn't know what it was.
they don't know what anything is. If we somehow manage to get on the island, which we can't because India is like India is like basically protected it.
Yeah.
Protected it.
Yeah, they don't want no one on there.
Yeah, if we somehow managed to get on that island and one of us had like a cold or a smallpox, they would die because their bodies aren't like used to it. Nothing like
Yeah,
they are not
never
used to
had any outside
anything.
contact. It's wild.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm thinking, that there could just be a species like that live deep in the forest.
But see, there's multiple places I've been thinking about Bigfoot and like the Yeti. I think it's just all of them are the same thing, like you said, like the small population of.
Of these feral humans.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
And they just never made contact with us, and they just live in our deeply forested areas.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Or mountain ranges.
That's pretty much my viewpoint on like all mythical beasts.
I feel you.
I get that. I agree with that.
Some I think are there's not that complicated of an explanation.
Yeah.
Like a griffin, I don't think a griffin ever existed.
Ain't that the thing with
It's like the
eagle head,
lion
yeah.
stuff. I think someone just saw a lion at night and got scared and fabricated
you know what I think it could have been? It could have been an eagle trying to attack or being friendly with a lion, and someone saw that at night.
Are there eagles in Africa?
I don't think you know, but there's some type of bird. You know what I'm saying? Some type of bird.
It looks close enough to an eagle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It could have been, I don't know, it could have been anything like that. And then someone interpreted it differently.
I think a lot of them come from people being scared of
fear.
An animal, and then their mind fabricates a crazy beast.
Do you think like they fabricate it to make other people be afraid of it just like they are, so they don't go out at night?
Probably.
And stuff like that?
Probably.
Kind of like oh my god, kind of like when like we were younger and they'd be like, "Oh, don't go out. Don't go outside after midnight or whatever." There's the griffin the boogeyman will come get you. Something like that. So something like that to induce fear to where they won't go out, so people just to believe it.
Yeah, probably.
I could honestly really
I
believe
definitely
that.
believe in the boogeyman. Just wanted to.
I don't really even know what the boogeyman is.
I have no clue.
It's a person.
Is it just is the boogeyman like a person with
I heard
like
it's
leathered skin or something? I
heard that the boogeyman exclusively deals in children, like children that misbehave. But I don't know. I don't know enough about them.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure
that's it. Dang.
I don't know.
Dang. Well, we were children at the time, so anything that sounds scary would scare us.
You know, it's kind of like when you tell kids that you got Santa Claus's number.
Yeah.
It's just a little fear tactic to get them to do what you want.
Yeah.
I think they do it mostly on Halloween for the boogeyman.
I never heard of him.
Never had that.
I wonder what region he's like popular in. Because
Maybe like Midwest. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do some research
And present it.
and see where Boogeyman is like really believed in.
We'll have a PowerPoint on the
mermaids.
screen.
Mermaids?
Yeah.
Mermaids.
It's the same thing like with Bigfoot that I believe.
Kind of like the Loch Ness Monster.
Not that it's a feral fish species, but like it was probably someone probably just saw something at night and got scared and made a fucking mermaid.
Well, no, it wouldn't be a mermaid. Mermaids are perceived as nice. So it'd be like
No, they're
sirens.
not.
Well, it depends. Some
No. So, yeah. So
there's
some
difference
regions
between sirens and mermaids.
Yeah. Sirens like lure people to like their
Some
death
people
and
have
stuff
mermaids
like that.
as like these pretty gentle creatures who are just like really nice, and then some have mermaids as like this evil beast that likes to eat people. So I mean, it's whatever direction you believe in, but
Yeah.
I don't believe that anything close to a mermaid has ever existed.
Bermuda
I don't
Triangle.
think so either.
What about the
Bermuda Triangle?
You think there's
You think there's
monsters
monsters?
But yeah, that's the reason why everyone doing it.
Well, do you think? Well, those are like planes and stuff like that. You think there's flying monsters there? Because like I know you could believe it. Because like if boats go through it, you know, something could get them. The Kraken. I don't freaking know. The Kraken, something like that. But like, what about planes? How would you explain the planes?
The Kraken. The Kraken can have long enough arms.
To go thousands of feet in the air?
Well, you don't know how low they were. You don't know how high they were when they got lost.
I don't know if I believe there's any monsters in the.
There's
Bermuda
definitely
Triangle.
some
I
magnetic.
don't think so. It's
stuff going on.
magnetic stuff definitely. I
think
could
it's
believe that.
probably just really bad storms that take out planes and ships and stuff, and it's just an extremely dangerous path to take, and that's all I believe in. I don't think there's any like mystical sea creature that is dropping people that go in there.
Okay. Well, actually, speaking of boats and stuff like that, I was watching a video. The video's by Wendigoon, by the way. He's a goat. Just saying, he's a goat. He's a goat. I'll literally say he's a goat. I've watched like every single one of his videos. He has one of deep sea mysteries and stuff like that because he's afraid of the ocean.
Oh,
Yeah, he's afraid of the ocean, and I can understand why
I
he's
have
afraid of
certain
the
fears
ocean.
when it comes to the ocean.
I get that because you
I
don't
have
know.
fear that a freaking shark's gonna come out of nowhere and bite my leg off.
Is that your only fear, or is that just your main fear? Because
Only.
that's your only fear.
Only.
So you don't fear anything else.
Not really.
Okay.
The only thing I fear about the ocean is deep open water.
I get that.
That's what I don't like. If
I
I
get
can't
that.
see what's beneath me and there's nothing, like there's no land around me, that freaks me out.
That would be
Because
terrifying.
now I
Yeah.
don't know what is behind, below
Below.
me. I don't know what's behind or in front or to the sides. That freaks me out.
I get that.
freaked
And
me
there's
out.
nowhere for me to go.
I get that.
That freaked me out.
But yeah, he has one on deep sea mysteries because, you know, I think it was Halloween, and he was like, I'm gonna introduce you guys to something that scares me, so I'm gonna have these deep sea mysteries, stuff like that. And the first one is called have you guys heard of the Mariel Celeste?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
I don't think so.
Okay. So it was a ship back in the 1700s, something like that. They were delivering I think it was methanol or ethanol, something like that. It was kind of like a gas, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
So it contained alcohol and stuff. So they were delivering it, and during their voyage, basically everyone got lost. They have no clue what happened, anything like that. They found the ship like months later, I believe, and they went on it, and you know there was like everything was like kind of perfectly fine. They had, with those ships, you have to pump the water out and stuff because you know it's 1700s. It's not gonna have airtight
Right.
ships and stuff like that. They're still made out of wood, stuff like that. So water would kind of seep through. And at the time, they had about 3.5 feet of water. I think, yeah, it was 3.5 feet of water. So it's like it wasn't pumped for a couple days
Okay.
and stuff like that. Yeah. They weren't pumped. It wasn't pumped for a couple of days. That was weird.
Bring it haunted.
They don't like us talking about this stuff.
Alright.
I haven't changed that light bulb in a long time.
I said some crap about the Wendigo and she's coming here. She's coming
Yup.
for me. She said
Coming for
boogeyman
you.
and he's coming out. Not a kid anymore, but he's gonna make an exception.
He's gonna try.
Boogeyman's coming.
He's gonna try. So but yeah. So apparently, during the voyage or something like that, like all of the people went missing. The captain went missing. All of his men went missing. And this was like a really like vineyard captain. Like he's been on a bunch of expeditions, stuff like that. And
Seasoned man.
yeah. He was a seasoned. What's it called? Seasoned.
Vet?
No, not vet. Captain.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
He was a
I
seasoned
thought he was
captain.
trying to come up with an elaborate word.
No, he was just a seasoned captain. And apparently what people thought happened was like there was like a storm or something, and they went on to a smaller boat, because you know like boats are gonna have smaller like lifeboats with them, but they're thinking like there was damage to the front of the boat, if there was a storm going in the captain's lounge, there was a mile of the ink you'd use, like the old timey ink.
Yeah.
Like that was still on the table, like not thrown around or nothing. Like it wasn't thrown around, so like it wasn't a storm or anything. Because also you have to think about it. And this is what he said. He said like, guys, there's a storm. Let's quickly get on the much smaller boat in the middle of a storm. There's no time. Don't grab anything. There's no time.
Yeah.
Like, so like that's just one of the mysteries that he talks about. So it's just weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on.
And it's that's one of the reasons why I don't like going on cruise ships and stuff, because you're just in the middle of the ocean. Like anything can happen. I know it's a cruise ship. I know they're built to like, sail for a long time and not crash or anything like that, but that is scary. That stuff, that honestly,
I don't like being in situations where I don't have control.
You're literally just surrounded by
if I'm on
ocean.
a boat in the middle of the ocean, if something goes wrong,
nobody will really know about it.
Will.
That's also one of the things.
I don't got a fighting chance. I can't run away.
No.
I can only pray to get on a lifeboat and then survive.
Yeah, like that's one. Like that's just one of the. Like the ocean is the one thing that we have never been able to adapt to. Have you realized that? Like we can't go like deep because we'll die of the pressure and stuff. Like the ocean's unforgiving. It does not care. It doesn't care that we don't have anything to help or anything.
I don't play with the ocean. I leave it be. I respect it.
Yeah.
I will swim in the shallow shores, but all that deep sea stuff, you got it. It's your territory. I'll let you be.
Yeah,
leave me be, I'll let you be. I don't gotta deal with all that.
Yeah, no, I don't deal with that stuff either.
I can't.
Honest.
I can't play with something where I don't have control. Like if I get lost in the woods, it's okay. You still have land. You're still on. I can do more to survive on land than I could if I'm in the water.
Yeah. Because again, the water is just unforgiving, and like we have not adapted to it or anything. We still need man-made stuff to go down. Like again, like
even with a lot of our man-made stuff,
it doesn't work.
There's still places we haven't gone because we're just not built for it.
Like no, not at all. Like again, only I think everyone knows this. Only 7% of the ocean has been explored.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what's down.
I think
we don't know what's down.
I'm not sure if this is factual, but I think I saw something where it was like we've explored more in our solar system than we have in our ocean.
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard about that.
I'm not sure if that's factual. I've never done real research on it.
I have no clue.
I don't want Neil deGrasse Tyson to come and say that we're wrong. I mean, if we are wrong, then let us know.
Let us know in the comments. Yeah,
I've just heard stuff like that.
But it's the ocean is just wild, man.
I mean,
because like we have a bunch.
You gotta respect nature.
Yeah.
I never put myself in a position where I disrespect what's around me because we're just living here.
Yeah,
we're just borrowing this stuff.
We're just borrowing the earth.
I really like the Native Americans' view on land and stuff. Like they never took excessive stuff. Like if you need food, you take enough food. You don't take a surplus of food. You just take enough. If you need wood, you just take enough wood. You don't take down the whole forest. You just take enough.
Yeah.
Like you're not just getting stuff to get it. You're taking what you need to survive and then leaving the rest alone because it's all just borrowed stuff.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that view on stuff.
I like that.
It makes me appreciate the world more.
I get that.
It's like, you know, in a way, not in a way, I do believe it. You're just borrowing everything.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I drop dead tomorrow, I just go back to the earth. Everything about me is just going back to the earth.
That's facts.
Yeah, so just respect your the nature, respect your surroundings.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like being in nature so much.
I love nature.
Because it lets you appreciate stuff a lot.
Yeah.
You can go and just see the wildlife and appreciate it.
And not kill it. Let's not do that.
I would kill it.
Oh my God.
I would kill it respectfully.
How? Like for like survival and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you needed to
I
survive.
wouldn't kill for sport. I
Yeah.
kill to survive.
I get that.
That's why I'm not like a vegan or anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I understand that the food I get is like killed on a massive scale, but then again, there's a massive amount of people.
Yeah.
But like, if the world were to go like,
Technically, isn't that necessary?
in a way, yeah.
So it's still a kind of a way of natives, because there's massive levels, so you're gonna need a massive amount.
Well, I don't.
It's yes and no.
Yeah.
Because of how much people waste nowadays.
Yeah.
Because like we have like at Kroger. At Kroger, there's a bunch of like just meat and stuff like just stockpiled there, and it's like some of them don't even get picked out.
Yeah. Some of it will just get thrown away because it'll hit an expiration date.
Yeah, and like that's I don't like that. I'm
like,
with the same viewpoint as you. I don't like having surplus amounts and then just waste it.
If like the world were to go like barren tomorrow and it's like fend for yourself,
I don't think anyone can do it.
I don't
Only
think
certain amount.
I don't think a lot of people could do it, but
Mhm.
I would just do enough to survive.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going out hunting, I'm not gonna kill 3 deer. I'll kill a deer. That's enough food for me to survive probably 3 to a week. 3 days to a week. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I don't need to go and take down the entire pride or herd to fulfill myself. I just need more.
I get that. I agree with that 100%. Because it's like I don't want to kill 3 and then like eat one of them, and then like I can't eat the other 2 because they've gotten rotten or there's maggots in it or anything like that. Because that's just a waste of food.
People in Alaska, they've learned to adapt and make it stay longer. They have like their own little way. If you don't have a freezer, they use the ice that they get around there, and they'll put it on there and have it cold.
Well, it's a lot easier when your place is frozen.
That's fair. It's a lot easier. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
But
because it's just
that's why you know I don't really, I guess, crumble to when vegans are like, oh, you're murdering animals. I'm like, I have respect for the meat that I'm consuming. I'm not just like, oh, it doesn't matter what it was. Like, I respect that it was an animal that was living and then had to die for me to
survive.
Continue to live.
Yeah.
But I understand that, I don't know what we would call a relationship. I would say so. I respect that relationship. Like I don't take my stuff for granted.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I know a lot of people will like try and shame you where they're like,
yeah,
oh, you're just murdering animals. Like, stop murdering animals and just eat grass or something. And I'm like, okay, but I'm respecting the animals that I'm eating.
Also, I think with the grass part, like then we're just destroying. We're still destroying the world. We're still destroying it.
I saw a thing where someone was talking to a vegetarian or vegan, I don't know which one it was, but they were like, you need to stop eating meat and just eat like avocados and stuff. And they were like, well, you realize that the avocados you're eating are being imported and being flown here, and that is fossil fuels being burned, being put into the atmosphere, that are then destroying the world. So it's not like if we stop eating meat, the world's gonna go happy and bright the next day. Like
Yeah.
if we all stop eating meat, then you have to do even more avocados and even more plant-based things,
Yep.
which will bring gases
More.
even more up.
Yep.
And that's even more toxic fuels into the world.
That,
Not to say that vegetarians are evil or something. I'm not trying to say that, but
That's a different viewpoint to look at it
Yeah.
from. That's a different perspective that we probably haven't
I'm not
thought
saying
of.
that vegetarians are evil, but I'm not saying they're perfect either.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect.
I mean,
system.
that's the thing about everything. Everything.
system is perfect.
No system is perfect.
But I'm just, don't shame me because I want to eat meat. Like, you do you, I do me.
Yeah, I agree with
Let's
that.
just live it like that.
I agree with that. Was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about the ocean? About anything? Like anything else that you're deathly afraid of or anything like that? Oh,
something coming up from the beneath and attacking me.
so like kind of like the shark thing you were talking
Sounds
about
like the
before.
unknown.
Yeah, it sounds like the unknown. Because again, kind of like John's fear, like
Yeah.
the being in open ocean, not seeing what's under you.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, that is absolutely terrifying. Because at any moment, something could just come down and
Go.
and take you down there, and you could die from drowning. If it's really really fast, you could die from the pressure.
Yeah.
That's what is also scary is that you're not fast.
No.
Even the fastest people in the world are not fast.
Yeah.
And pretty much everything in that water is
Faster than you. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how hard you try, it will get to you in
it's
within
gonna
a
get
second.
to you. Yeah.
And you're done.
Yeah. That's scary. That's also scary as well.
It's that lack of control
Yes.
that gets me.
Yes.
Because I can't do it. I just have to sit there and accept my fate.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You know, I think I saw something. Do you guys know about the what's that trench? The
Mariana.
Mariana Trench.
The Mariana Trench.
Mariana.
Deepest
Mariana.
deepest point in the ocean, like
Yeah.
deepest.
I feel like there's something that we don't know that's down there.
There probably is,
It
but
could be.
The Megalodon.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I believe
actually,
in Megalodon.
actually, you know what?
They have fossils.
You know what?
Yeah, I know they
you know
have
what?
Fossils. I'm not saying that they don't exist.
You know what?
you-
They
you mean
could
like
exist.
Still exist.
Yeah, I don't think they still exist now.
Why do you not think?
Because there's that thing is so deep that they probably don't have to come up to get food because there's so much other stuff there.
There's a lot that you need to adapt to live that deep, though.
I mean, if the megalodon does exist, you have to think they've been there for millions of years.
Yeah, but they need a lot of food to survive. That's a big body to survive.
That's very
What
true.
if it's just one?
Just one megalodon?
I don't think there's
Then
one
that's it. The
megalodon.
species is dead the next whenever it dies.
Yeah.
It's not going to live.
Yeah, there would have to be at least 2, 3, 4, 5, which is
There has to be
honestly a
surplus.
terrifying thing to think about.
But if it's living that deep, I don't think there's enough food that deep to sustain its body.
I mean, if we don't know what's down there, there could be other stuff that's down there that we don't know about. They could always just feed on sharks. Sharks are everywhere.
Yeah, but sharks aren't that deep.
They
Sharks could adapt to get that deep.
I don't know. There's no shark species that has been proven to live that deep underwater.
Well, we don't know that because we haven't been that deep in the water.
Well, you just gotta remember how big a megalodon is. So if it's living down there, it needs sharks that it would have to feed on other megalodons if a shark is living down there.
That's very true.
Because even if it started hunting like great whites, it needs to eat a substantial amount of great whites to live.
That's very true.
So you need a megalodon to start eating other
Probably
megalodons.
why they got expired or
Extinct?
extinct. Thank you.
Well, yeah, because they lost food sources.
Yeah, that could
Because
be.
they would hunt whales and stuff. That's how big they were.
That's
Yeah.
very
No
true.
whale is living that deep underwater.
No, I don't think so.
So it just wouldn't have enough food to keep living.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I was doing
That's
good,
fair.
but it's time.
It's been an hour 14, so
I was
hey,
doing
I would
good,
take it.
But
That's a
time.
good. Hey, it's a record.
Yeah, new record.
It's a
First
record.
hour.
It's a new record. But no. So about how do you say it?
Mariana Trench.
Mariana Trench. Yeah. That thing is it's
Marietta.
the Marietta, Georgia Trench.
Oh boy, Marietta is like a trench, I guess.
But apparently that trench is like so deep, you could put Mount Everest in it and still have a mile to go.
Yeah.
So if Mother Nature really wanted to, it could have spawned Mount Everest in that trench and we wouldn't have known for like years.
There could be life down there. I
believe there is life.
I just don't think that there's like
Megalodons and stuff
gigantic
like that, yeah.
creatures because I don't believe there's enough food down there to sustain a gigantic creature.
That's fair.
Because like you just gotta think about how much food something has to consume to live. Like just excessively muscular people in our species need to eat massive amounts of food to sustain their body.
That's very true.
So a megalodon who ate whales, I don't think is going to be able to live somewhere where there's hardly any life that could live because of how deep the water is, how strong the pressure is down there, the lack of light, so you don't have as much vegetation down there.
That's very true. That's very true.
Bioluminescence.
There's probably some glowy creatures down there.
I can believe that.
Could you imagine if we were bioluminescent?
That'd be
That'd
really
be
cool.
awesome.
Glowed?
That'd be really cool.
I guess we would look like the Avatar creatures then.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool though.
That'd be dope.
I'm on the avatar.
You want a tail?
That'd be cool. Could I swing? Do they swing from it?
No,
I don't think I've ever seen him do that.
they haven't shown him swinging.
No.
I wouldn't mind being a monkey. Because I want to swing from my tail.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I loved monkeys
Fair
as
enough.
a kid, so I don't think I'd be upset.
You
with it.
love me.
I didn't really like him. I didn't really
Even
like him.
more.
I didn't really go to the zoo that much as a kid, so I
said
never
that
really
went
saw
to the
him.
zoo.
Well, I never really saw him. Like I didn't watch like Discovery, the
I
Animal
just-
Planet, or nothing.
I just like the monkeys.
Monkey.
I don't know if there was ever a reason why. I just loved them.
That's fair.
They were just awesome. Maybe it's because they could swing around and stuff. I don't know.
Maybe. Because that seems fun to do. Could you?
Because you like Tarzan.
Could you imagine?
Like Tarzan as well.
Oh, he probably liked monkeys before he liked Tarzan, but then Tarzan kind of stamped into his head, "Hey, that's awesome."
Well, Tarzan dealt with gorillas. I think those are under the ape category.
Yeah.
Apes and monkeys are different.
Yeah.
Because I think apes don't have tails.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
how you say gorillas. That was funny.
Gorillas.
Gorillas.
Gorilla.
In a world of gorillas.
A new epic movie venture about gorillas.
In a world of gorillas.
You should start pitching gorilla movie ideas.
And it will always start with that.
In a world of gorillas.
You know what's weird? They don't do that anymore in movies.
No, they
Like
don't.
Movie trailers.
I don't
They
like
have,
it.
Like the
Voiceovers.
world of
Yeah.
whatever.
I loved those types of.
That was good.
Thank you.
I loved those types of trailers. Those trailers are awesome.
It's kind of funny to think about. Like there's
You're us. Sorry, I had to do that.
okay. There's like
Thanks.
some stuff in movies that they just don't do anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
We need to bring that back.
if John Wick came out back then, it would be like, in a world where a man loses everything and he has to fight back against the people who made him. This summer, Keanu Reeves is John Wick in John Wick.
That was actually really good.
Thank you.
That was actually really good. This is going to be the segment that I cut out for the YouTube short. That's literally going to be it.
That's my resume for
Voiceover
companies
acting.
who want a voice actor. Hire me.
I love it.
I'll be there.
I love it.
I would do voice acting. Would you guys do voice acting?
Yeah.
I have a lisp too much, so I don't think they'd understand what I was
Well,
saying.
it could be perfect for a character.
It could.
If someone had
That's all, folks.
that's a stutter.
still like saying it.
I studied too. So yeah, but I mean it could. That would be a cool career to go into.
I think Jay said he wanted to.
The only thing I've ever had doubts with is I don't know if I can do enough different voices.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I feel like the best voice actors have like a wide range of voices they can do.
Yeah, like Tara Strong.
I've also never tried like making up voices, so I could have that hidden ability.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
If the company wants to
Invest.
dabble
Potential.
in me,
Potential.
you can develop me.
We're young. We're young. We're 22. We're young. Come on.
I'm turning 23 in some amount of days this month. I'm
Wait, dang,
26.
she really the oldest right now, huh?
It's like
3 weeks? 3 weeks? 3.5? 2.5?
Jurgen.
Yeah, 2.5. 2.5.
Jurgen.
That's wow. She's the oldest at the table right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
Jurgen.
All right.
Okay. I've been working on the logo, and I made the mouth part.
It's coming out pretty nicely.
I'm gonna burp in a second.
That is our second sound effect of the day.
There it is.
A good one.
The first one was my sneeze.
Build our soundboard.
I'll mark
Yeah.
it. I'll mark it in the
Build our bodily function soundboard.
Yes. That's what we're
It
gonna
was
do.
driving me nuts because it was like having issues with the pixels, and I was like, "Oh God, I need to make it smooth."
Well, is there anything else we want to talk about?
Soon enough, we will have our logo. I am working on it
It'll
still.
probably be done by the.
By the time we post it, by the time I'm ready to post it, because I edit it Monday night after I get off work, and then I save it, and then post it in the morning.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Well, I mean, you're halfway done now, right?
Yeah,
Just about, yeah.
I got to save it and then bring it over to Word. That way, I can do the fonts.
Okay. Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Well,
Hi, Jakey boy.
Is there anything else?
I mean, if you guys have anything else to say about the ocean,
I can't think of anything else.
I think I've exceeded my thoughts on ocean and nature.
on terrifying oceans, on the
Yeah.
terrifyingness of the ocean. Oh God, yeah, I think this was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
This was a pretty good one.
As long as there's nothing else to talk about, I guess.
No, I think I'm good.
I know it was your floor, so if there's anything else.
That's my signature.
That's
mine is
like,
just squiggles.
yeah, mine's just squiggles too. I mean, mine looks like if I ever became famous, I know that would be like my signature. But like, that looks like a that is a signature. Yeah, with the swirl at the end. Yeah, that's a signature. That is like when you get famous, that is your signature.
I have to do right. Here you go. Erase it. So I press the button.
Oh well, so cool.
Oh my God,
You want my laptop, don't you?
a little bit. It's better than. It's better than. Does Apple even have like an Apple Pen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably $300.
Wouldn't doubt it.
It was like $30.
What? Yeah. All right, I'm
I got it
switching to
Christmas.
I'm switching to Windows. I'm switching to Windows.
to nothing because I have nothing.
You got my desktop and you got this laptop.
Okay, but that's yours.
Yeah, it's yours.
You still able to use it?
Okay, but it's not like my own personal thing.
Yeah,
It's ours.
I'm never gonna use your laptop because it's your laptop and that has your stuff on there.
that's
And I
fair.
don't use the desktop because you use it for school.
That's also fair.
Once I'm done with school, you can use it for whatever the heck you want.
Okay.
I literally just got a desktop so we can have a desktop.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
It's pretty cool too. I can touch it. It's like I can use this with it.
It's touchscreen.
She
Bougie,
lives a bougie life.
Do you know
bougie,
how much I got it for? $150.
bougie.
That's way less than my laptop.
Oh my God, $150 for a touchscreen desktop.
Yeah, it's an all-in-one. That's even more
Yeah,
expensive.
bougie girlfriend. I hope
Yes,
you
it
know
is.
that.
Yeah, I know.
She's more bougie than mine.
Hey,
Well, my ex. But like that's
I don't buy
wild.
her these things.
Hmm?
I don't buy her these things.
That's fair.
I don't use my money. If she wants a bougie
She will get it
computer,
herself.
She gets her own computer.
I just
That's
went,
fair.
guys, I'm going to advertise this. Shopgoodwill.com. Everything else that you can't find in the stores that are more cooler stuff, go to shopgoodwill.com. They actually have an app as well, and it's like an auction website. I used to work there.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
That is
There's
where
some
I
stuff I
found
wanna
all
get.
my cool stuff. Like every collectible thing that I would possibly have in my house, I got it from there.
I'm gonna have to look into that. There's some stuff that I want to look at. That would be cool.
They got laptops. They got game systems. We actually had a PS5 up there. PS5 up there at one point.
Holy crap!
I don't need a PlayStation.
No, my sister has every single freaking.
Did she get the new Switch?
Yes.
And I think we also
She has the new Switch, she has the Xbox, the Series X version, so the box one, and she has the PS5. And I'm like, why do you need all of that stuff?
Does she like play games like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
A little
I was
bit.
gonna
She
say,
watches like she has a bunch of stuff. She has monitor. She has like 2 monitors. It's mostly just for work, but
It would
pretty
be
sure
annoying if she had all that and like barely played games.
I don't really see her
And I
playing
believe
it.
Shop Goodwill also does it international as well for the ones that are in Russia.
That's why specifically.
We got
Russia.
half our views from there.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
we have to
I'm
shout
like,
them
China,
out. We have to shout them
I
out.
believe they do it international. I think I've seen it where you can select international.
All right.
Shout
We're not sponsored
out
by
to-
Goodwill.
No, we're not. We're
So
not.
We're
just-
not.
We
we're
wish we were.
shamelessly plugging this in and getting no revenue for it. So.
No, they're just being.
Well, hey, Goodwill, if
you
you're
want, we just gave you a plug.
we just gave you a
You
plug.
can send us a check.
If we when we get to 100 subscribers, send us a check. You know, give us a little something.
No, you don't have to wait till we get to 100. You can
I mean,
send the check now.
Yeah, you can do it now. I don't care if it's $5. That is five. We
I've
are
been
$5
doing it since I've
richer.
been working there. I used to tell people about it. Like, wait a minute, what? So I got them like at least 20 new people.
Okay, well,
Goodwill, we need a check.
email will be in the description if you want to slide us some money or you want to talk about a brand deal. Help us out.
That would be clutch. Or listen to us on Spotify so we can maybe start getting some ad revenue.
Yeah, we just need 100 listens.
We just need 100.
We're
We're pretty close.
at 2.
We're at 2. We're pretty close. We're at 2.
Pretty close.
It's closer than last week. I
The
think.
thing is, you
I
can't-
think.
With this too, it doesn't mess up. I used to be able to touch it like this, but now it's just since I connected the pin, it doesn't work. So,
Huh.
but it's a good thing because when you're writing on it, you don't want it to touch and then make a
Yeah,
line.
that would be annoying.
That would be really annoying. That happened to me in school a lot. Since I'm a lefty, if I wrote with a pen, I just go over my writing and it just be a black spot right
no,
here.
that still goes with everyone. That still goes with everyone. Just so you know, that's everyone. Even I get stuff.
It sucks.
I don't give a shit because I'm normally doing art, so I'm like, I don't care. It looks
You just get messy anyway.
yeah. You're Jurgen. You gotta save it so I can
Oh
move it
my
over to my.
God.
Okay, I think we're done now. What is your outro?
Oh, I still haven't figured out an outro.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing yet.
You Jurgen, have a nice day. Go get you some cup of coffee.
Well, it's 12.
Well, when
Now.
they listen to it, you don't know what they're doing.
Go grab yourself a drink. Go grab yourself some snacks. Relax.
Get a cup of coffee.
Well, when usually do you upload this? It's sometime in the morning, right?
Yeah, usually if I wake up early enough, yes.
Okay. Well,
Because I know last time it didn't go up till like 3 or 4 o'clock. No, 1 or 2 p.m. So I'm going to try and start getting them up like really early.
all right. Well, I guess we can just say bye and then.
Sayonara. You Jurgen.
All right. All right. If you want to say bye, if you want.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Have a beautiful Easter for those.
Oh yeah.
Listening
Another
on
happy
Easter.
Easter.
Another-
If you made it this far, another happy Easter for you.
In which I hope you have.
Also, I'm just gonna plug this in.
Do it.
We have an Instagram, so if you guys want, send us your Easter pictures.
Yeah.
Send us the eggs you've made.
Yeah, we will shout.
And
We'll shout you
we'll
out.
Post them all up on there. We don't have any. Well, we have one picture, I think, of the channel.
Yeah.
On there, but we don't have any like fun pictures. So
You know what? We're gonna start.
you know what we should do?
What?
This is dragging on a little bit, but we should
Whatever.
take a picture of our setup with the whole crew here. Post
Yes.
it on Instagram.
Yes, we need to do that.
Yeah.
As soon as we get the other mics and stuff like that, we gotta do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
our setup right
They
now
can-
looks
They can
slightly
see our
depressing.
humble setup.
Yeah,
See us grow.
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture right now.
I was gonna wait until the whole crew was here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
We'll
fair enough.
Try and get like a picture of all of us together.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we need to start doing that
Yeah.
actually.
I want to start posting more on the Instagram account.
Yeah.
But yeah, send us pictures on Instagram of your Easter, and we'll upload them.
Yeah, we'll upload them, shout you out, and everything.
Yeah. Alrighty.
But yeah, so I think that's it.
Think so.
This was a pretty good show.
It's a fun one.
This
I'll
was
figure
fun.
out a title for it at some point.
We'll
Like,
do.
There will be a title.
It'll be
Watch it.
it'll be a Easter conspiracy theory.
We should have. Oh man, we should have done conspiracy theories on the Easter Bunny. Does he exist?
Oh yes, I love it.
Okay.
I love it. But all right, I think that's it. I think we're good.
Sayonara, your Jurgen. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Love you all.
I love it.
Yeah. We love you guys. Thanks.
We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Your
See you
Jurgen.
later.
Peace.
Your Jurgen.